Yes, people, welcome back to the Vitesse Youth to Gold Season 3. Yeah, Season 3 with Vitesse. If you missed out last time, we played through the first half of our third season in the Eredivisie, which of course we are here because we bottled the playoffs. So we know this season is going to be a nice quick run through because we have to get promoted this season, and it has been a mental journey since you guys last saw me. Now, we ended up last episode in January, and I was like, I'm not sure anything's going to happen. I'll be honest, it was actually chaos, but nothing really happened. So I'm quite glad I didn't show it because it would have been a whole lot of, is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? Nothing in the end happened. As you can see, I am now in March, and in terms of incomings, there is absolutely nothing that happened, and outgoings, just the one of Adri Megmati, of course, was on an amateur contract, needed £5,000 a week to stay at the club because of the wage rules, which Feyenoord have somehow got him on £2,000, which is incredibly frustrating, but it's okay. I was using him, but only sort of bit part. He played 13 games, 8 starts, 5 off the bench. We've been absolutely fine without him. He wasn't exactly incredible. Would have just been quite a fun player to try and develop, but if we do get promoted, I don't think he's good enough for the league above. And then there was only one other incoming, and that is Blażej Krawczyk. Polish people, please help me with the pronunciation of Blażej Krawczyk. I'm going to go with Krawczyk. That seems to make the most sense. Free agent. He come in on a free agent deal. He's joining in the summer. I looked into the recruitment of the player database, looking at contract expired 8 months. I actually had a recruitment focus set out specifically for expiring contract. There are some amazing players on this list, which of course we can still potentially go and get, but they all wanted other crazy money or weren't interested in talking to me. Maybe now they'll be slightly more interested, but you can see we got one from this list in Krawczyk. So very happy to get that signing over the line. The other scouting is going very well still as well. Just really annoying. I'm hoping it changes as I go up into the next league because there are some fantastic players here which we just weren't able to get because, well, they didn't want to join us because they wanted like £5,000. I don't know if that changes in the top tier. Based on Megmati, looks like it might do because someone like Stefan Diallo would have been 250k. He's now going to Fiorentina. We knew about him about a year ago. And Baigore Tierra is off to Cremonese, a DM which I would have certainly picked up for. He was like dirt cheap. I mean, in terms of actually what they brought him for, I'd imagine it was like 60k. It's ridiculous how many good wonder kids come through Africa. It's just really hard to sometimes get your hands on them. That was actually looking into Asia as well. That wasn't even looking at Africa. Oh, yes, it was. It was just FM bugging. There is more. Jean Mbaya looks fantastic. 17 determination, great passing, decent physicals, kind of decent enough technicals as well at 17 years of age. But again, he just wants stupid amounts of money to actually come and join the club. He's wanted by a bunch of big teams. And if we actually try to get him, I think if we approach to sign, he's not even interested, which is really annoying. So I'm looking forward to getting promoted and hopefully bringing in more stars like this. So overall, January itself was pretty boring, which meant I just went through and played every single game in January. Which of course kicked off with a 1-0 loss to Jong Ajax. A very good side. We know the Jong sides are very good and we struggle against them every single time. So very good news. Our first game of the season, this episode, is actually against Jong Ajax. Now the other thing I actually forgot to mention is we did get a £5 million offer for Eric Brownsma with a 50% future sell-on clause that I rejected. Now, it was on the poll for the channel for about 60 seconds, if anyone saw it. I decided not to accept it. I feel like he's kind of the story here. My issue is the contract. Hopefully we can get him on a brand new contract, which doesn't absolutely murder us. In fact, we'll try it now. He's interested in speaking to us, which is really good. That's the worry here. Every single player at the moment wants that because of the division we're in. Same as Danny Avila. His was 900k. So I just can't offer out these contracts because it's effectively pointless to me because I'm going to lose them for cheaper than I can sell them for right now. So that is the current only worry in terms of contracts, and that worry carries on with Mo Abdallah. He still is not talking to me about a brand new contract, wherever he may be. He was approached by MVV Maastricht to join them on a free. He rejected them, and there was someone else. There was an offer of 2 million from Atalanta, which again, I rejected, but he is just being a real stubborn boy in terms of talking to me. I'm hoping I've done enough to promise him about this, and by the end of the season, he will stay at the club, but his contract has literally got 3 months left. Anyway, back to the football, and one man that's certainly not going to leave us is Jesper Hanstedt. Considering this man was a free agent contract, he might be the best piece of business I've ever done on Football Manager. Look at all the growth in his stats, it's pretty insane. And in terms of the league this year, 19 goals in 27 games with 5 assists. Jasper Hanstead has been unbelievable this season. He was also fantastic in this 4-3 victory against VVV Venlo, grabbing 2 assists and a goal. And scored once again in another 2-0 victory against Jong FC Utrecht. Now, one thing you'll notice in all of these games is Brownswell is not scoring that many goals. But what he is doing is smashing the assists. And actually currently sits joint top of the league in most assists, which is pretty interesting because he's actually the complete forward. Hanstead is a deep lying forward, yet in terms of how we're actually scoring our goals, it seems to be the deep lying forward drops off, 1-2 with the centre forward, plays it up again, and he's then through and goal and scores. Pretty beautiful system we actually play here, and it's really working for us, and potentially will be a tactic that I release on the channel. I have released one tactic on the channel already, which was a tactic from the streams. If you guys aren't coming over and watching the streams, I highly recommend it. As this video comes out, I'm probably still just live. If you're watching it any time after about 6 p.m, probably no longer live, but we'll be back live Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. to come by and watch. And then this tactic I might make into a tactic video here on the channel as well, because it has been absolutely brilliant, and I've started using it on stream, and it was also brilliant on stream. So I think overall it's just a really good tactic. By no means, though, is it perfect, or are we perfect as a team. We did drop some points in January against Volendam and Roda, and in February got absolutely battered by Excelsior, who were just having a pretty poor season overall and showed their quality in this game, and sadly lost 1-0 to RKC as well. Which means in the Eredivisie, we actually are no longer in the top 2 places, which is a big, big worry. Now, the only good thing is that in first place is Jong Ajax, and of course they cannot get promoted. So currently we are in a automatic promotion spot, same as FC Van den Bosch, but neither of us will win the league, which is absolutely mental. But in today's episode, we've got 10 games left of the season, and it is a huge 10 games as well. We're going to kick things off in this episode with Ajax at home, a must-win game. I'm going to play against Telstar and Top OSS off of camera and come back for Almere City away from home, a team which currently sits in 5th place, but in the actual league itself, they are just 3 points behind us. After that game, I'm going to go through and play against PSV Maastricht myself, come back for FC Den Bosch at home, who sit in 2nd place, and are the other team currently in the promotion races. There will then be 2 games again I play off camera, Helmond Sport and FC Emmen, and on the final day of the season, we've got De Graafschap away from home, who are now down in 7th place, but in terms of points, are just 5 points away from us. This league has been one of the tightest leagues I've ever seen, and the race of promotion is absolutely insane. We have to beat the teams around us and carry on beating the smaller sides, so that is today's mission. And if somehow we go into the playoffs, I will do that in another episode coming out on Wednesday rather than all in today's episode, because there is a lot of games to play through today and I don't want it to go too quick. I feel like that first episode was a bit too quick for me and how I enjoyed it. I don't think the video came out that well in terms of length, so apologies about that. I do like the 30 to 45 minute videos. It was only 20 minutes because I played loads of games, but loads of them were off camera. I hope this video makes up for it. It is going to be an insane title race. Obviously, we've already wrapped up January as well. And then in terms of our youth intake, it's not looking amazing, but that will also come today. So a mental episode upcoming. But it is indeed time to get into things against Ajax at home. An absolutely massive game. We basically have our full team in this game, as do Ajax. That team is absolutely insane. Of course, currently sitting 3 points clear at the top of the table. Today, we can go level. It is a huge game at home for Vitesse, where promotion is on the cards. But a loss here against Ajax makes it difficult, and we would really be struggling. But the team they have put out, incredibly strong. Sean Stauer, Van Axel Dongen. I mean, there is a bunch of stars in this team. It is going to be a tough battle. They've quite literally got Messi at right wing. That is not fair. He makes me quite scared. That is horrendous. Right, it is now the 44th minute. I'm done with the horrendous jokes, if I put them into the edit even, because they were that bad. Van Axel Dongen sticks it over the bar, and it stays at 0-0. It looks like we're going to go to half-time level. I don't mind a draw here. Not ideal for the title, but for the course of the season and getting a promotion spot, a draw would be okay, I'll be honest. We are yet to see a single attacking highlight for the lads in this game. Of course, form hasn't been outstanding off of camera. The last month, 2 wins, 2 losses. We haven't been at our very, very best. Oh, good save, Maxime. Decided to keep him in January and not move on from him. He's been okay. We have conceded a lot of goals recently, but that's a pretty good save. He's on a 7.2 so far today, and actually the defence doing really well. Abdella, once again, struggling to get involved in games. He has definitely not been as good this season as he was in previous years. That, however, is an outrageous ball. Find Brownsma. Find him. You had to find him, Jesper. God. Pimentel. Avila. That's a poor pass, but Hanston gets on the end of it. Harry Crawford. Abdella. I was just saying, Mo Abdella has not been all that. And he runs through the middle of the pitch from starting the attack at the bottom left and scores. How on earth did he end up there? Mo Abdella, 1-0, come on. And with 15 minutes to go, it is substitution time. Potentially time to get some fresh legs onto the pitch. Up front, I'm quite happy with how they're doing, but Arellano has been really good this season as sort of like a backup rotation player. 3 games starting, 15 off the bench. Really good just off the bench as like another striker. I am going to bring him on for Brownsma. Jordan's also been really good this season. Average rating wise, not smashing it, but considering he's 19 years of age he's doing fairly decent. Potentially want to get on Richie Lugenstein as well. So I will do that because, again, someone that's progressing really well. Now 17. That is a lot of growth. And he's a big, big boy with good determination, decent enough personality. I'm a huge fan of Richie as well. And of course, one of the rules for this very season was that every single matchday squad must have 1 youth academy star. And this season, we've actually managed to do it. The starting 11 has always had a, what's it called? A youth academy star, which has been really, really good. Now, the game is fizzling out. Just 3 minutes to go. And it looks like we're going to get a 1-0 victory. I was about to say smash and grab 1-0. It wasn't actually at all. A really good performance from us. Dominating possession. Less shots, but that's fine. And a 1-0 victory thanks to a Mo Abdella goal, who was looking bad, scored the goal, and got himself back. Man of the match, centre-back Vasconcelos. Good performance, lads. We've just beat Ajax. Which means we go level on top with Van der Bosch and Jong Ajax because the Bosch just drew to PSV. So we are currently 3 teams on 54 points. Jong AZ on 53. That's literally how close we are. Actually, no, we'd still be okay, wouldn't we? Even if we come 4th, but it was Ajax and Jong AZ, we would still get automatic promotion. But it's Almere City just 3 points behind us. That's actually the gap we are looking at for dropping into the playoffs. Of course, we have got a playoff spot already because we won, I think it was number 1 in terms of the playoff race. This guy's been a great signing as well, Martin Vancelos. Really good stats, good determination. Has on a 6.97 in terms of stats. Stays back at all times. Makes me think he could be a really good central centre-back going forward as well, rather than on the right or the left, because he's much more of that deeper pivot. So something we'll look into potentially next season. I'm not going to mess with things too much now. Over the next 2 games, we've got Telstar, who are 15th, should be a walk in the park, and Top OSS, who are 19th, at home as well. So we'll come back for this game against Almere City, where we can potentially put 6 points between ourselves and them, as long as we continue to win. So, of course, we dropped points against Telstar, because why on earth would that not happen? I mean, the only good thing is we were completely bailed out by Brownsma with a brace in this game. But dropping points here is not ideal. It makes beating Ajax completely pointless. And we were so close to doing the exact same against Top as well, until Brownsma in the 94th minute found his composure and scored to make the game 2-1. In the 94th minute, an assist from Hansted. Oh my God, that was close to being an almighty bottle. Playoffs are looming and they are scaring me so much. As things currently stand, Ajax and AZ have actually dropped off a fair bit, and FC Van den Bosch have taken... I don't know why I keep calling them FC Van den Bosch. I'm really sorry. It's just FC Den Bosch. It just sounds like Van der Sar. I don't know. FC Den Bosch top of the table by 2 points. But we have currently got a nice 5-point gap to De Graafschap and then a 6-point gap to Almere City. And if we can beat them in the next game in a week's time away from home, that'll be 9 points, which would be absolutely lovely. And then we place De Graafschap on the final day of the season, which could be... If we lose that game, we go to the playoffs. If we win, we don't, which is absolutely insane. Our actual run into the end of the season is quite difficult. Almere City, PSV at home, which is never easy because they could just rock out with, you know, their best players. In terms of where they are in the league, they're down in 15th. MVV away from home, who are actually in 8th. FC Den Bosch, who are, of course, top of the league. Helmond Sport, who are 13th away from home. And then it's FC Emmen and De Graafschap. FC Emmen are in 14th, and then De Graafschap, of course, in 5th. So is there's no way easy whatsoever. I really, really want the title. I would just take promotion vote. I really don't want to go into the playoffs again. And would you look at that? It's destiny that this club gets golden generations. I mean, it was literally a 3-star, and now it has a chance of developing into a golden generation. Now, I have taken a little sneak peek at some of the players. It is nowhere near as good as previous generations, but there is some decent players in this list, and it is led by Gabor Kosciuszki, who is a centre-back. He's a big boy, good speed, good determination, and honestly could play right away, which is really, really good, and he's just 15 years of age. Oh, he does turn 16 in 10 days, but in terms of his stats, let down by his finishing, absolutely fine. He's at least 6 foot at the age of 15. Really good speed for a centre-back. Good strength. Personality 60, unsporting. I've got no idea what that means. 16 determination. 14 bravery, 10 aggression. Great decision-making, good positioning and teamwork. 14 tackling, 11 technique, good tackling, good heading, good marking. Could be a really good, like, overlapping centre-back. He looks insane. So actually a really, really good player. Past that, it's a little bit ropey. Pablo Gil is a right-back. He's okay. I don't get excited by him at all. I'll give him a contract, but yeah, he is what he is. Devonish Lopelan, interesting name. Also a centre-back. It did say centre-backs were the thing to come through. Nowhere near as good as Gabor, but he's okay. He's just okay, isn't he? It's very hard to tell with him. Is he just 15, though? He's 15 for quite a while, so really young, so that's a good thing about him. I then haven't looked at any of these guys. I thought I'd look at the elite ones. Driven Casey, a centre-middle cam. 4 finishing, not the quickest, but again, only 15 and is 15 for a long time. Really good teamwork, flair, determination, decision. So mentally, really strong other than positioning and leadership. Technically, really good on the ball. I mean, he's a weird player. 10 tackling, but bad marking. Good first touch, good crossing. I actually think he'd be a fairly decent, like, wing back. Like, this left wing, he's not the quickest of players, but a wing position could be really, really good for him. So someone I'm going to keep an eye on. Driven Case, that's an awesome name. And again, 15, really young. Another striker, Quirrell Kosval. Good determination, good flair, good finishing, good composure, good height, good physicals, good technique and passing. Again, 15, big fan. Carl Costa, another striker. A big boy, decent is all I'd really give him. Not 15 for as long. Eric de Groot, fantastic name. Really good stats as well, actually. Not the best offensive player, but good dribbling, first touch. Crossing is okay. Good technique, good determination and flair, good teamwork, good speed. Could be a cam. Awesome moustache at 15 years of age. Eric de Groot. I do think there's going to be an update to Football Manager as I release this video where these are going to age as well, which is awesome. I cannot wait to see that. Maybe it will remove his moustache. But really good determination, flair, and teamwork. I do like him quite a lot, actually, Eric de Groot. And then we've got Moose van Brussel. Again, a fantastic name. The Moose. Shame he's absolutely horrendous. We then got Andelo Franiek as a winger. Any good, Andelo? Not really. Henk Lansen? Not really. Yoshito Sagata, a Japanese winger coming through. Not very good. An absolute dwarf as well. Wow. Keys Bossman. Oh, Bossman, please. I wish Bossman was good. Bossman is also a dwarf and rubbish. Obed Balatobi is a goalkeeper. Doesn't really excite me. Thomas Peters is a midfielder. Doesn't really excite me. Kelvin Jonkman is a winger with good speed and determination. He's actually okay. And then Tor van Schuvenald is a rubbish winger. So some good prospects in there. Another really good intake, which I did not expect to have. And again, I'm just going through and I'm going to offer them all full-time contracts, £85 to £100 a week, 3-year deals, and they always accept it. It just leaves them from being amateur. It is obviously a little bit more expensive in terms of the wages. There's going to be about £1,000 here spent, but for our best young prospects, it is certainly worth doing rather than having the scare that we had with Brownsma. They accept it every single time. I mean, this guy's going to be on 100 because he's Australian, I think. And then, yeah, he's down for that. Big up Pablo Gil. And this is when you can tell someone's really good because instantly next season he wants to be a fringe player and he's a breakthrough prospect right now. I'm surprised he didn't come in straight away with a full-time contract. If we can get him for this, it's an absolute steal. Love that. Gabor is here to stay. And these are the best contracts. The youngster contracts, 5-year deal for Quirrell. Love a youngster contract. I don't know if that's actually something I can just straight up offer. I also don't know what that means in terms of them potentially getting poached. We're looking into like Eric de Groot. If I give him a youngster contract, what does he say to that? He says no. So yeah, some players want it, some players don't. Again, a bit of a weird one. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. If you know in the comments, let me know. It could be quite helpful to know for the future. Between this and the last game, though, we did just have another draw against Jong PSV, 71st minute. We are not in the best of form, it's got to be said. We are unbeaten in the last 5, but there seems to be points being left on the table, which is quite frustrating. We've got Almere City up next as well, which, as we know, is an absolutely massive game. They have dropped off a little bit, but a victory here would see us close into Den Bosch by 2 points and get a 3-point gap to De Graafschap. Remember, that's the final game of the season. I am petrified of losing that game. One mistake I'm not going to make, though, is using them youth prospects for the rest of this season. I am not making that mistake again. I made it twice in a row in terms of the seasons. It's time to lock in, and it's time to finally get promotion from the Eredivisie. And that'll be massively helped by a victory today. However, a loss or a draw, things start to look a little bit ropey with the teams coming up behind us, especially to Almere City, as that would get them back in the race. And Caicedo, I think he just pulled off an absolute wonder goal. And it is this left-hand side or right-hand side for them, which is causing us a lot of issues, in particular Caicedo. We have had no shots so far in the 44th minute, which I think just shows their domination. And Junior Kadile sticks it into the top corner. An absolute smash into the top bins as well. We are struggling in this match. We are being absolutely dominated. A smash and grab 1-1 at half time would feel fantastic. And a draw in this game would be a good-ish result. I mean, a win would be ideal. Crawford, Avila brings it down, smash it. That is an unreal finish. Danny Avila, I can't believe I locked you into centre-back last season. Now as our DM, has been insane. I mean, that goal is absolutely ridiculous. This angle is going to look insane. Crawford, what a ball, by the way. Avila brings it down. Left foot volley. Across goal. I've never seen that in FM. What a finish. And literally, one shot, one on target, 1-1. We are lucky to be drawing this game. Of course, we know Abdella can prop up with a goal, but he's not been very good, so we are going to get Domini on in that cam role. And despite being our hero in recent games, we are also potentially going to take off Brownsma. We'll wait for this highlight because he could prop up with a goal and start getting into form in this game. Crawford on the ball, finds Hansted. Back into Danny Avila, finding wide to Crawford. Beat your man, Crawford. Beat your man, Crawford. Beat your man, Crawford. Whips it in. Brownsma. I should have taken him off. Arellano bags that every day. That was a really good effort. Really good chance. Crawford is just beautiful. I love this man. He is so, so good. Romke van der Poel. Absolutely blast this into the top corner like your Cristiano Ronaldo from 2007. Instead, he crosses it in and Jordan heads wide. It does, however, look like that highlight is not over. Arellano finds Jordan. There's a big space there. That ball would have been brilliant in behind. Jordan finds it in. Oh my God, lads, you've got to score them. We made a very subtle change tactically of just moving the cam to an advanced playmaker rather than a free roll. That has massively helped us unlock this team. Pretty much a really, really strong second half from us. 2 minutes to go. I mean, there could be a goal here. Hansted finds Crawford. We know this man's dangerous. He's going to bait them both in and bang, he's going to go. Sets it back, I imagine. He does indeed. Well done from Avia to go and find that pass. Ouattara, Domini, Handstead. Let's go. That is beautiful Vitesse football. And like I said, unlocking them with the change of the advanced playmaker, creating options in there. Avia switches over to the far side. Find Ouattara. Domini drops off, sees a man, sets it into Jesper. Bang! Back of the net. And that is 3 points away from him against Almere City, unless we were to absolutely bottle this with 30 seconds to go. Oh God, please no. Why are they wasting time? Don't you just love FM26 sometimes? Oh, he's been baited in forward. Look at that run through the middle. Oh my God, Stevie Wonder could have seen that. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he's missed it. Thank God. It's still 2-1. And it looks like we take a massive victory for the title race. 2 points off the top of the title now. This is going to be a ridiculous race for the end of the season. That is a huge, huge victory, which will mean so much to this race. I mean, even just in terms of, that is now 3 points to the graph shop. Once again, 5 games to go. Come from behind to win. Well done, lads. There is only one game in between this now because I believe the PSV game was moved. It is away from home against MVV. And then we've got a top-of-the-table clash against Den Bosch. The game against Maastricht was not easy whatsoever. Brownsma, Abdella, and Jesper Handstead, the 3 musketeers, linked up though for a 1-0 victory. And while the title race is looking intense, and this next game pretty much could decide the winner of the title, promotion looks almost guaranteed. We are 6 points now ahead of the Grafschap. 4 games to go. People, it could finally be happening. We could get promoted out of the Eredivisie. And while it's been an extra season, it's not all been bad. The player development has been pretty insane. 12 player improvements, 0 aggressions. I mean, it has been an extra season, which has been a bit unnecessary, but it could all be for good reasons. So we'll have to see. This game, though, against FC Den Bosch is absolutely massive. If we win this, we go top of the table with 3 games to go. It's in our palms. It's right there. We've just got to go and get this victory. Of course, we have got a full strength side. We have got very lucky with no injuries this season. And then Den Bosch playing in there 4-2-3-1. Another really good side, which have had an absolutely dominant year as well. 7 losses, 7 draws, 20 wins. With us with 11 draws, 5 losses. And that would make a grand total of something, rather 18 wins or something. That quick math would have been absolutely insane. This is a massive, massive game. We are at home. We need to be dominant. We need to get the 3 points. Come on then, lads. Let's build out all the way from the back. They are marking tight with a high press, but there's Abdella in the free roll. Finds Handstead. Then we go wide. Crawford, what a ball. Brownsma does bring it down. Finds Jordan. Beats his man. Drills it low. Oh, how's that not ended up in a goal? The group, what a clearance, son. I love that. Big dive and header. Avia. Oh, I think that's going to be highlight. That was insane. Zamberi. They have been on top in this game. Despite us having the only highlight, the match momentum has been all blue with Den Bosch. And Baglan goes down the wing. Sends it back to Barella. Oh, that's a good goal, to be fair. That is a good goal. He just nips in front of the keeper. It's like a shot/cross. And the striker, Panessa, that's a really good run. I can't even hate on that. Fair play. It's 1-0. It is 1-0. And it looks like there's an instant free kick. This always scares me when there's a highlight straight away. This would basically end the title race. He's hit the post. Oh my God. I think these lads have forgotten that we are the home team. This is utter domination. We need to get back on top. More yellow spikes like that, please, lads. Come on, Jordan. Let's counter-attack down this left-hand side. All right, we'll relax. We'll relax. Abdella. Good ball into Brownsma. Down the line. Lovely touch. Set it back. Ooh. He does in the end to Jordan. Jordan. Handstead. Jesper Handstead. The free agent signing of 18 years of age. Props up with another goal in aid of the woodwork. Oh, well done, Jesper. 1-1. 29 minutes on the clock. The game is by no means over, despite being dominated. That's exactly what we needed right there. Come on. Back into Gian Vogt in this game because Ouattara has a little knock. He finds Avia. Back into Crawford. Beats his man. Does really well. Look at the run from Brownsma. Oh, Brownsma, please, Brownsma. Oh, should I have taken the 5 million? I just don't know. Sometimes his composure really lets him down. Oh my God, it's still the same highlight. How on earth has that resulted in a goal? Just a massive back post cross from the middle of nowhere. That run is insane. Off of Crawford. Oh no. De Groot on the left-hand side finds Ella Magale. Oh, it's a great save. Well done. We are just in the game. We're going to bring on Ouattara and Arellano and see if we can maybe get back into this game. If not, the title race is done. Who is this man, by the way? He's just the one who scored the header. He is insane. And at the end of the day, our big boys didn't turn up. Abdallah didn't turn up. Brunsma missed an absolute sitter. And that is the title race all but over. Which is a real big shame. But I do also think other results have gone our way. So while the title race might be over, De Graafschap lost by 3 goals. And there is still a 6-point gap with 3 games to go. And we are playing De Graafschap last. So that result is horrendous. But it could end in us still winning the league, by the way. I really want this man. He's on loan from Juventus. I was going to say, this guy's insane. He's the highest performer in the league. No wonder. Destiny Ella Magale, what a player. Den Bosch are promoted. Well done, lads. That was a really good performance from you, actually. A really good side. I don't really know much about Den Bosch, to be honest. I'm going to have a little look into them. They have been in this division for so long. And look like they're finally going to get promoted. Their best performance ever was 6th in the Eredivisie in 1985. And now they're finally getting promoted. One of the worst teams in real life, actually, which is pretty interesting. Last season, about mid-table. And then 6th. And then finished 12th last year. And then, obviously, now, top of the table. So, fair play to them. Mainly because an unbelievable loan signing, with the looks of it. A 7.39 average rating from the man. The other thing I'm interested in looking at, actually, is the league above. How did FC Eindhoven get on? Or how are they getting on? Okay, they can survive. Fair play. Dordrecht. I hate Dordrecht. I hate them. They're hopefully getting relegated. Hercules on 24 as well. But it is still the big 4 in the Eredivisie, which we need to be scared of. Potentially going into next season. If we get a result here against Helmond Sport and the Graafschap drop points, it is done. I think this whole title race malarkey has really got to the team's head because we were 3-0 down to Helmond Sport. That was one of the most frustrating games I think I've ever had on Foot Manager. We just did not turn up in the first half whatsoever. Got absolutely battered. And then Abdallah scored 2 in the 89th minute. Arellano scored. We didn't have Hansted this game. He is actually injured for 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, that is just not ideal. It doesn't mean too much, but it does basically mean the title race is done because if we won that, it would have been 2 points behind Den Bosch again as they drop points. And the Graafschap didn't drop points. They're just 4 points behind us now. So we now have to go and beat Emmen to make that last game mean absolutely nothing. A bit frustrating, really. That we've kind of really bottled it. Oh my God, how are we bottling this so bad? Like, this end of the season has been absolutely awful. Oh, a goal here literally doesn't even matter. I don't care. It's too little too late, you idiots. It's too little too late again, lads. Oh, it goes into the final game and it actually is everything. If we don't beat, well, if we lose, it's done. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What just happened? They just bottled it. Oh my God, they dropped a point. I literally just got a notification say we were promoted, like a ping to come through. They bottled it against Jong Ajax in the, oh my God, they conceded the 90 and 94th minute. Oh, thank God, it's done. We've done it! Finally, that feels so good. We've actually got promotion. Oh, well done, board. Thank you very much. There is a budget there as well, which I missed in the excitement, so we'll go back and look at that in a sec. But we are promoted to the Eredivisie. God, that end of season form. Lost to Den Bosch, drew to Helmond, drew to Emmen, and then away to the Graafschap final game of the season. I was sure we were cooked. I'm sure we were going into the playoffs, but we're not. And we have got our budgets for next season. Please give us a couple of million. 300k. 300k. Oh, no. And that's all got to go into scouting as well. I mean, to be fair, right now, financially, we are still absolutely cooked. So that does make sense. But the fact that we've got no budget this season, but 41k in wage budget is actually a lot. I mean, yeah, for example, we can probably get about $1 million. We can probably get about $1 million. Oh, dear. It's going to be another difficult summer, but one where we could get some, massive sales come through. I mean, I say that value-wise, it's not crazy in here, but you never know. I mean, will you now talk to us, Abdella? Are you about to have a chat now that we're going up? No, still? Okay. Oh, God. All right, well, we've got one more game this season against the Grass Shop. There's not much point in me actually really showing you it. So, we'll just finish that off, shall we? Well, we chucked the kids out there because, well, why on earth not? We did lose the game 2-1, but it wasn't a bad performance whatsoever. They won in the end, 86th minute, but we were doing fairly well. We started Daniel Repagnon in goal. Let me show you the actual team we used. So it was Brownsborough and Bruniink up front. Bruniink actually doing really well in that game. Started developing a little bit, but at 18 years of age, I'm not sure if he's going to make it. Domini in the free role played that game, was fairly good at 17 years of age. Verips and Kaiser had his debut. Kaiser growing loads, which is crazy. Just 15 years of age. Thought we'd give him a game. Why on earth not? Then at the back, we had no different centre-backs, but Repagnon in goal, who again, last year's youth intake looks really, really good. Consistent performer as well, which is interesting. So really good to get a bit of minutes in there for the youngsters. Does not matter the fact we come third whatsoever because Jong Ajax cannot get promoted. So that is the season done. We have got promotion to the Eredivisie. And my God, was it difficult, but it was good. Why does it say we're playoff bound? We're not playoff bound, all right? We're not. That's a mistake. I know we're not playoff bound. Please, please. Just double check. It says P, promotion. Oh my God, my heart can't take this league anymore. I am so happy to be out of here and going up to the big boy leagues. Next up, now in terms of the team, we'll just quickly filter this down to the senior squads. Star performer this season overall, Jesper Hanstead, Eric Brownsma in second, Avia Zumberi, Mo Abdella, still not doing a new contract just yet. We'll talk to him soon, hopefully. Martin Valencios was a great signing. Romke was a really good player this year. 19 years of age now. Not so much development, but next year can certainly be a rotational player for us. Harry Crawford was good. Pimentel was good. Arellano was good. 3 really good players. Richie Lugenstein was really good as well. Grew lots in terms of his stats. So really happy with him. A young 17-year-old in Richie, wanted by Feyenoord. This is going to be a very interesting summer, I think. I mean, someone like Kareem Jordan, £6 million value. 44,000. I would so sell you for more than 2 mil, to be honest. So, yeah, it's going to be a really, really interesting summer. Really excited to get into it as well. And finally, we can start building Vitesse into a Eredivisie side. I apologise it took an extra season, but maybe it was all worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this massive episode. We stunk the gaff up in the end of season form, but it does not matter because now we're an Eredivisie side. And I'll speak to you next time for a huge summer special.